back there, and we rented a cabin most of Macro Island.
Okay, let's get this party started. Attention, everyone.
Okay, so Jen and everybody else, as you remember, Ray and Jennifer and Susan had a little entertainment for Pastor Terry way back when in January. So we thought that we would continue the group, maybe hit the road soon, but we have something special for our Jan.
Suppose it should not delay. Perhaps it is time for your next trip. We promise you and we do not quit. We'll miss your desserts, though that really hurts. We'll miss you more than words can say.
Jen Palmer, you've led us in many a song. We've loved everyone. Well, that statement might be wrong. We hope you always will cherish the memories, let them not perish. And we will try to seldom cry. Oh, forget it, just take us along.
Jan Palmer, we pray that God blesses you. Your time here has enriched us. Everyone knows it's true. But my page got caught. You taught us to play and sing well. Mistakes? I doubt others could tell. But we all know your reason to go is to supervise Pastor T.
You'll get lots of rest.
Your life will change now. What will be your next quest? Don't worry, we folks are resilient, and not to mention brilliant. But forget you? No way! Think of you every day. Pastor Terrian and you are brothers.
Okay, that's a really hard act to follow. I gotta point towards Jan. So, okay, you know, we had Carol's hats, and we had Terry's committees with all those notebooks. So, of course, we're going to have something for Jan. So we came up with Jan's fan. Jan's fan. So, you know, Jan is so much more than just the choir director, and I really, our committee was feeling that, you know, a lot of you probably don't even know all the things that Jan's done over the years. So we kind of wanted to go over just a few of them because none of us know all of them for sure. So number one, Jan sings in the choir and she's the choir director. Number two, she started, organized, and directed the orchestra. And then I forgot children's bells too. Children's bells. She selects and arranges fresh flowers every Sunday. She designed artificial flowers throughout the church. She prepares meals for congregation members when needed. She's the communion bread baker, and she makes gluten-free taste really good. She's the baptismal font cleaner and filler. And now it has that really cool blue tint to it.
Somebody's gonna have to buy the food bottle.
Oh, wow. You'll have to tell us how many drops. I can see that going wrong. She decorated the sanctuary for holidays. This year she was the personal palm frond procurer. Yeah, totally. She got, for Palm Sunday, before the landscaper left, she got all the palm fronds and made Sunday really special. Oh, Terry did it?
He's the landscaper.
Oh, okay. Well, she directed him.
As usual.
Totally. She created a conference room next to the office. She cleaned and reorganized the Sunday school closet. Installed bathroom decor in all the bathrooms. She was the bulletin board and cubby creator. She's a member of Presbyterian Women. And she taught Presbyterian women Bible lessons. She chaired the Presbyterian Women Christmas cookie sale. Woo!
Co-chaired.
No, one year you did it by yourself, so you chaired, and then you co-chaired. Yep. She was a member of the worship committee. She chaired the IRC, which is the Interior Resource. I'm on the committee. I don't even know how to say it. Because we did a lot more than just the interior. And she led weekly meetings. She was the paint picker extraordinaire. She met with flooring contractors. Now I know Terry's going to take credit for this one, but she moved furniture before and after the carpet install. I saw you moving things. She was the consummate stain spotter and carpet cleaner. And I just want to say I think you'd be okay if I just said a few things. You know, we're all stewards of the church, but we're also all stewards of the carpet. And I mean, Jan has been every single day doing what 40 people should be doing, or 50 people, 60 people. You know, each and every one of us, it doesn't matter if we're old, if we're young, if we're male, if we're female, but if we see a spot, you know, Jan has the perfect system down. You get a paper towel, you wet it, you put it on the carpet, and then you stomp on it, and you leave it there, and you would be shocked at how much brown comes up. So if anyone sees a coffee stain, please get a wet paper towel, put it down, and then stomp on it and leave it there. And if you see one and it's dry, and then you pick it up and you see that there's still a stain, please just go get another wet paper towel and put it down and start stomping. It's a great way to get your aggression out. Maybe Terry did have a hand in that. Yeah, we need Terry's foot. She's a member of the Building and Grounds Committee. She planned, baked, and served a spring tea, along with others. I mean, a lot of, you know, some of these things are along with others. But she's even a sidewalk weed puller. So, you know, if you see a weed in the sidewalk, there's nothing wrong with just pulling it out. She installed curtains in the sanctuary overflow. She created the beautiful Founders Chapel. The list literally goes on and on and on and on. I mean, we could be here for days talking about everything. She's also a cherished friend to all at GPC. And last but not least, a devoted pastor's wife. And so, Jan, now that you don't have... Now that you don't have the choir to direct, you know, you can turn all that attention to directing Terry. Well, we got a few things for that. We're not quite done. We got a few things for directing Terry. Don't be afraid. We know how stubborn Terry is, so we got you a little, you know. And then, we know he's really the problem child, so. If that one doesn't work, you can do this one. Or you can do double duty.
Well, my favorite song was If I Had a Hammer.
And so, I believe the choir has something, where's Susan? That way. The choir had, did you? Yeah. That's okay.
Are we second or? Can I go ahead? Okay. Jan, I would love you to come forward. The choir has, the GPC Chancel Choir has something for you. Actually, this is just a card, of course, a card of thanks that we all were able to sign by 12 o'clock today. And there is a gift card in there for Jan. I'm sure she'll enjoy it. She can, of course, open that later. But this I'd kind of like her to open now because she maybe can tell you the meaning of what's inside, because I think she'll get a kick out of it, but it's a very special gift still. Give her like 30 seconds.
Work for it. Thank you, much better. Go to the microphone.
It's too troublesome. It's too cold.
Yes. So, for choir rehearsals, I always had a very large clock on my music stand because I promised the choir that I would not keep them any longer. Well, I tried. So they've given me a clock. All right. So it says to Jan, with much love and appreciation, the Gilbert Presbyterian Church Chancel Choir 2019. So, and it's embossed with my name on the outside. So choir, I will truly cherish this. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Oh, and Kelly.
I think we can just, Jan, if you'll sit right there when you're done, that would be terrific.
Oh dear.
We have Laurel has a little speech for you.
Well, Jan, the crew that
Talk
we
loud, talk loud.
is it? Oh, the crew that made Terry Stoll, that would be Rocky and Arlen and myself, got together and wanted to do something special for you. So our first thought was to use the remnants from the ties that we had from Terry Stoll, but we really couldn't come up with a pattern that would work for it or that we liked. So the next thing we did was we considered designs with instruments that were part of the chapel orchestra that you directed, but none of those seemed quite right either. So, someone in the know revealed the existence of a hidden stash of loved but unworn t-shirts from your many Messiah performances at South Mountain College Community College. This treasure trove was unearthed and delivered to a secret location from whence those t-shirts and a few others were used to create a remembrance, especially for you. We hope you enjoy it.
We're just hiding Jan for a minute. Come get in the front, Jan.
Oh my
Let
goodness.
Laura hold it and you
Oh
come
my
stand.
goodness.
So tell everybody what's
Oh
what.
my gosh. So Central College, Pella, Iowa, go you mighty Flying Dutchman. And then I have my master's from South Dakota State University. And I am a Nebraska mom. And my name's Jan Palmer.
We're not done.
This side. Oh, and the choir will tell you that the joy of every Christmas season for me is to sing Messiah with the South Mountain Community College. And Jennifer Nagy, wherever you are, I'm waiting for you to be our, I'm waiting for you to be our soprano.
They gotta hire me
soloist.
back.
Well, I'll talk to Jerome.
Yeah.
And Jennifer has been our soprano soloist on several occasions, and so every year we get a T-shirt. And so, oh my goodness, this is really special.
Well, you have some drawers for this.
2003 was the first year I sang.
Okay, they want, Laura, walk that way, they want to see it back here.
We used all the shirts.
And I know I have a few other T-shirts that they haven't found.
It's not because I didn't look.
And it's kind of be hard to sew with a broken arm, a broken leg.
Oh, this is so very, very special. Thank you.
So we know you don't like to be the center of attention, but we did okay, right? You're okay?
You did better than okay.
And I sat there thinking, Jen, why don't you leave?
Wait, you can tell everybody. Here, tell everybody what you're talking about.
Well, as some of you know, a week before last, I managed to break my ankle, and Jan was helping me, and so she was unexpectedly in my house bringing me home from this little catastrophe. And she came in and sat down at the table where we had the quilt folded up. And I sat there just, I hardly knew how to keep up the conversation. I kept thinking, Jan, isn't it time you leave? She chatted away. So, anyway.
Job well done. So Jan, we love love you so much, and I'm not gonna say much more because I'll start crying, but you know how much we all love you. And there's a ton of cards out here and a couple of things, and I can't say anymore, so. Yeah, there's plenty of cake left and all kinds of stuff. Yes. Oh, the roses are for you too. And the bag, yeah.
Thank you, everybody. This is almost 17 years that have gone by incredibly quickly. Watching the orchestra at the beginning and offertory and the closing music certainly brought back memories, and you know, the most enduring memory is that of family. You know, we've been so blessed to have our whole church family, but I've also been blessed by having my orchestra family and watching those little kids grow up to be incredible adult, talented people, good people, and that's always a blessing. And thank you for the opportunity to be able to direct the choir these last couple years, and Ray and Jennifer and Susan, who continue the teamwork. You know, what we do everywhere in this congregation is all a matter of teamwork. There isn't anything we do alone. That's why in the word team there is no I in the word team. And so we're focused on the mission that we have, and the fact that we have each other to lean on when we need to have support, to support when one of our brothers or sisters needs to have that extra little hand. I'm not really good at rolling a wheelchair into Rocky's house. We had to come up with Plan B for that the other day. But it's really hard to leave. And I know Terry and I have a wonderful challenge of finding another congregation that will mean as much to us as GPC, and it can't be done. We're going to try to find some place adequate, but you're our family, and you will always be our family. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you very much.
So there's still plenty of food left if you want seconds or thirds or fourths.